I feel like the hardest part was just mentally.
Yeah.
Just believing in yourself again, trying to get over that, believing that you can still do everything you did before.
Cowboys Nation, we have another good one coming for you for 1st and 10 this week. Presented by JCPenney, I'm Nicole Hutchison, and Javonte Williams joined with me. He was a fresh face coming in this offseason, but already making his presence felt here in Dallas. Javonte, what's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling. I'm just glad we got our first win.
Yeah, you got your first win, and you also have now 3 rushing touchdowns through 2 weeks of the season. How much of it is, when you think about the way you started here, how much of it is you finally being fully healthy, and how much of it is, you know, this offense just getting the best out of you?
Yeah, like you said, I think it's a combination of both. Just being healthy. I think a big part of it is just my confidence. Just the way the coaches embraced me, my teammates. It just made me feel good being here. And like you said, we got playmakers all over the field, so it opened up the running lanes.
Yeah, I mean, confidence. Talk about a 30-yard touchdown run going untouched like it was just nothing.
Motion now from Tolbert, inside handoff, Javonte Williams, and he breaks free, and Williams has a head of steam, and Williams to the end zone.
Where would you rank that amongst your rushing touchdowns throughout your career?
Yeah, probably second behind my first one.
Okay.
Just my first one in the NFL. That was a big one for me, but that one definitely felt good.
Walk us through the first one. Walk us through the first one. Take us down memory lane real fast.
Yeah, my rookie year, we playing against the Jets. It was probably like a 1 or 2 yard rush, but it was just a milestone, just making it to NFL, finally scoring a touchdown. My parents being there to see it. It was a big deal. And I mean, this one was big too, because this is where I had my surgery at.
Yeah.
Dr. Cooper did my surgery, and he was like one of the first people to come up to me on the sideline and like tell me congratulations, so that felt good too.
That's dope. We're gonna get to, you know, you being in Dallas and you know, your relationship or familiarity with Dallas in just a few, but you know, I do want to talk about that touchdown run, you know, because you've known for, and I've said this before to you, you've been known for, you know, lowering the shoulder and punishing defenders and things like that bruiser style, but when I look at the film, I see some burst, I see some explosiveness. Do you feel like that's a part of your game that kind of gets overlooked sometimes?
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like a big part of that is just knowing the scheme now. Just being more comfortable, knowing the plays, knowing where it's supposed to hit, being able to set up the blocks, and my O-line. I mean, I got the best O-line in the league.
Hey, best O-line in the league. I love it. I love it. Has that always been the case though? Like growing up playing football, or not even growing up, but through college, do you feel like that was a part of your game that was overlooked?
Yeah, definitely. I always felt like I was versatile. I mean, I am physical, but I feel like a lot of people try to just place that tag on me. I feel like I can really do everything on the field.
I want to talk about your journey. You were telling us, of course, that you played linebacker your first 3 years at high school. You didn't start playing running back till your senior year in high school. Drafted to the 2nd round out of UNC. Battled some injuries, right? Had some success as well in this league. How would you define your journey in the NFL?
Really like a roller coaster. I mean, it'd be some days you be up and then some days you down. I mean, that's probably just life, but you gotta be able to deal with it, take the highs with the lows. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. You gotta try to stay even keel.
And one of those lows is, you know, battling an ACL, MCL, PCL injury in 2022. What was kind of going through your mind as far as the future of your career at that time?
It was rough. I mean, like I said, I had never got hurt before, maybe like a sprained ankle or something like that, but tearing my ACL was crazy because I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't think it was that serious when it first happened. I just seen like my teammates like sad and all that. I'm like, I'll be back next week. Like what y'all mad about? But then when I found out like how serious it was and how much worse it could have been, that's when it really like hit me hard, and just the rehab, all that. I feel like the hardest part was just mentally, just believing in yourself again, trying to get over that, believing that you can still do everything you did before the injury. Yeah, and then just everything else that came with it. You don't really get to be around the team. You kind of feel like you're an outsider, so yeah.
What kind of kept you going?
Really my family. I mean, they were there with me every step of the way. They came to Denver when I was hurt. They stayed the whole time, like took off work for like 2 months. Yes, made sure I got the treatment, rehab, all that. So yeah, just seeing them every day, that kept me going.
Aside from that, how much has your family meant to you? You've spoken about your family before and how big they played a role in, you know, your career, the man you become. How much do they mean to you?
Yeah, they mean everything. I think only game my dad ever missed was we played the Browns 1 year in Cleveland. Other than that, he been to every game since I was little, all the way to now. He still come to every game. So, I mean, just the support and the love that they showed, it just keep me going, keep me motivated, and help me mentally.
They helped you keep going mentally. And some guys are kind of labeled after injury, you know, that they can't return to their former self. What did you say to that criticism?
Yeah, I kept hearing it, and that's why I was so frustrated the past 2 years, because I'm like, I know I can still do it. It's just not happening right now. I just got to keep believing in myself, and I'm just glad everything's starting to come together.
And look at you now. Yeah. I mean, balling out in Dallas. Like.
Handoff, Javonte Williams. Bang at left guard, and the Cowboys score the first touchdown of the season.
When you got the call that you were coming to Dallas, what were you doing, and what went through your mind?
Yeah, I was actually back home working out, and Coach Foster had called me and was talking to me and just introducing himself. And I remember him from the Chargers. Like right after I signed, I remember I was talking to Coach Shoddy, and I was just like, I don't know, everything just feel like that was the right decision. Like I didn't know back then that all this was gonna happen, but I just felt like, I don't know, that's where I'm supposed to be at.
And you talk about the culture here, right? I mean, were you expecting at that time for it to be a culture like this?
Yeah, nah. Like I was talking to GP the other day, I was like, I ain't never been a part of nothing like this since college. Like this kind of feel like college, just how everybody get along with each other. People hang out, like we actually hang out outside of this. We go to each other's house. I mean, I was just at Joe's house the other day. We went to the NBA Youngboy concert. So just little stuff like that. I mean, it's small, but it go a long way.
I could say the same. You know, just being here for a couple of years, I've seen the camaraderie really change and the difference that, you know, Shoddy has really made here. So that's something that's I think is very special. But there was also some doubt amongst fans, amongst the media of, you know, whether or not Javonte Williams would be the answer at running back. What did that fuel in you? I've
been dealing with that for like the past 2 years, and really, I really try to like cut it all out, because I remember it'll be days I just go look on Google and just see everything people be saying. I'm like, dang, bro, like it really might be over, but then I just had to lock back in and just believe in myself, trust in God, and just know you just gotta keep going. I mean, it ain't gonna just happen overnight. But I really kind of started tuning that out and just started focusing on myself. Like, just make sure you're doing everything right, so down the road it don't hurt you. When I first signed, I remember CD had texted me, and he was like, bro, I want you to be the same player you was that one time y'all came to Dallas. So I mean, just having players like him, I mean, just seeing the way he worked, GP, I mean, Dak, everybody really on the team, just seeing how hard they work, I was like, I can't let these boys down.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but you're on the verge of making history, and on the verge of making history as the first Cowboy to rush for a rushing touchdown in their first 3 games of the season, surpassing Herschel Walker. What would that mean to you if you were able to accomplish that against the Bears?
I mean, it'll mean a lot, but like I said, that's not what I'm doing it for. I really just want to do it for my teammates, and I see all the hard work that they put in, so just doing that for them, yeah, it'll be huge.
All right, well, now we're gonna have some fun. All right, I'm gonna rapid fire some questions. You ready? Let's do it. All right, go to comfort food after wow, I can't even read my handwriting, that's crazy, after a long week.
Yeah, probably spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I don't know, just the way my grandma used to make it. It's sweet, but it's still like kind of salty.
Nice,
and it fill you up, yeah.
Little flavor there.
Yeah.
All right. If not football, what would you take as your career path?
I'd probably be like a horse trainer or something. I like horses a lot.
It's different.
Yeah.
Okay. One teammate who's made Dallas feel like home.
CD, definitely CD.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hidden talent or skill fans would be surprised that you have?
I could play the piano.
How long have you been playing the piano?
My grandma made me and my sister learn when I was like 8, she was like 11. We used to hate having piano lessons, but now that we got older, we kind of like paid off.
Do you play at church?
Nah.
No? Okay, it's all right. What artist would you listen to for the rest of the season if you could?
Probably Raw Wave.
Okay. I thought you were going to go with NBA Youngboy, but.
I would, but sometimes I get tired of all the yelling and stuff, but I feel like Raw Wave got a good mix.
Okay, nice little balance. Favorite sports movie of all time?
Friday Night Lights.
That's a good one.
That's from out here, right? Texas.
I believe so, Texas, yeah. Which one was harder, NFL training camp or UNC college finals?
Probably finals.
Finals?
Yeah.
All right, the first person that you call after a game?
My dad.
Your dad? I love that. All right, well, Javonte, thank you so much. And we're going to be looking for you to be making history on Sunday against the Bears, and best of luck to you for the rest of the season. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. it.